Hello and welcome back to the videos. Welcome back to a very grey and very boring looking day. Winter in England, especially the last couple of weeks, has been pretty hideous, pretty cold, so I decided to upgrade my kit. I've got a full stash of Maap kit. Let's see what I think of it. So yes, new kit day. Rocking the Alt Road gilet, double zip functionality, 3 pockets, thermal jersey, just a little cheeky little vest underneath, but well warm enough. I mean, today it's a bit muggy, it's a bit warmer than it has been, so yeah, it's not super cold, but I've got to say, massive upgrade for me on the bib tights. These are the Evo bib tights, maybe?
Darling, you're my everything. I didn't mean to hesitate. Please stay with me.
So previously, the only bib tights I've had have been the DHB thermal ones. They're around £40, value for money, excellent, but I didn't find them the warmest, especially recently when going out in sort of near zero temperatures. Obviously I can't say how well these cope with zero temperatures because I haven't ridden in them yet, but I do notice a massive upgrade, especially here. It's thicker material or like a denser material to not let the wind in, but yeah, massive upgrade so far.
'Cause I would never break your heart, I would only rearrange all the other work.
So then, why Maap kit, may you ask? Maybe I've been watching too many cycling tattooist videos. See it right in front of you, see all the data screens that you want to see. It's kind of like the dangling the carrot in front of the donkey sort of thing, as they say. A friend of mine, Dan, you'll see in some of the videos, some windy, he had these bibs but in the navy, and basically recommended them. As you'll see from some of my other videos, I mainly wear Le Col with a few Atticus bits and pieces dotted around, but actually all of my bib tights for winter are DHB.
'Cause I would never break your heart, I would only rearrange all the other working parts.
Or Don't Hold Back, the well-known wiggle / chain reaction brand. So I was picking my bib tights up, my winter tights, for about £40, which is a bargain compared to these olive green beauties, which cost me on sale over £200. So first impressions, are they worth the money? Going to give a pretty bold statement and say yes, they're definitely warmer. Wouldn't say they're much thicker, but below the knee they're definitely much thicker. The fit is very nice. The straps, very accommodating, don't cut in at all, don't really know you're wearing them, which for a cyclist is pretty good. So we move on up the body to the thermal jersey. Obviously I've got my gilet on over the top, you can't see it too much. Plain black pretty much, with a nice reflective map and some little bits on the arms. Considering I'm not wearing anything underneath on the arms, and it's kind of around 10 degrees and quite windy, I'm quite warm, like my arms are quite warm, so kind of can't feel air coming through or anything. It's so warm I've taken my gloves off. Winter training, you don't really get to do many efforts on, even on dry days like today, because the state of the ground is quite poor. It's quite slidey. Obviously I've got my winter setup. I'm on my winter bike with winter tyres, 32mm. Hello. So yeah, impressed, very impressed. On to the last item, the gilet. It's an Alt Road gilet, I think I've probably said that before, but it's got this little fleecy kind of lining. The outside material is like a bit of a coat, It is a little bit bigger. I noticed in the headwind it was kind of flapping a little bit, so there's room in here, which is obviously great. It's not one of your sort of, I don't know what they call it, the draft gilet or something, which is probably going to be a bit snugger that you'd wear over the top of a summer style jersey. But overall, I'm really impressed with the kit. Obviously, money wise, value for money, the DHB bibs are fantastic. £40 for a set of bib tights, which, to be honest, as a beginner cyclist, fantastic. Like I said, most of my kit is either Le Col or Atticus, so you know, you're talking over £100 for most garments, and I've got to say this compares fantastically well with some of the Le Col Pro line stuff that I wear. One thing I will mention, everything I'm wearing is a medium. The only thing I will say is the sleeves are a little bit long. That's just me. Obviously, you might have normal sized arms. I think comparatively, I've got a slightly longer back compared to my arms, or torso compared to my arms. So that might be one thing you want to consider if you have got shorter arms like me.
I'm a man that you should never love.
So a couple of little tech specs to note. Obviously, you'll be able to see this from the website. The gilet does have 3 pockets on the back, including a zip on the right hand side, as do a lot of garments these days. One thing I will say, the pocket height, slightly too high for me. Maybe that's because I've got short arms. But yeah, other than that, really good. In general, if I was to give the DHB thermal tights a 7 out of 10.
7.
Taking in consideration stuff like fit, warmth and value for money, obviously that being a high out of 10, I'd have to give these, or bibs, a 9 out of 10. That's pretty much all for the video. Thanks for sticking by. There's updates on the build on the black and silver bike coming very soon, but for now, let's try something different. So something a little bit different. I've come to a place near me that has an ice bath and sauna. So I've done a little bit of research on contrast therapy. I'm not going to bore you with the science because I don't really know. But basically I'm going to spend about 10 minutes getting nice and warm in the sauna, and then 90 seconds or so in the ice bath and repeat. So yeah, sauna first. So I've just done my first 10 minutes in the sauna, pretty sweaty, had a little drink. I'm going to attempt 1 minute in the ice bath. Already cold just getting out of the sauna, so let's go.
I don't wanna talk about it unlike.
So at this point, I just thought I'd mention that after that first initial 10 minute in the sauna, I dropped it down to 5 minutes, and then I was spending 90 seconds in the ice bath.
You caress it into view. You invent your problems and then you sell them. So help me, why can't this be love? Tell me, why can't this be enough? When is high ever high enough? It's all I ever hoped for. But I should.
So just for full transparency, not just showing the highlight reel for YouTube, this is my first go, and my feet were so cold that I couldn't last about 30 seconds in there. So I did get better as time went on, but yeah, the first one was a bit of a shock to the system.
Your problem.
Me again. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Please comment below how you think this kit goes together, or if you think it doesn't. Obviously doesn't match my bike, but I figured winter be seen with the. Have a good day.